If you have just 10 minutes before your exam, this is all you need about Shakespeare's Hamlet. In this video, we'll cover the full story, the main themes, the key characters, and quick exam takeaways. All in simple English. First, let's meet the main characters. We've got Hamlet, the tragic hero who can't decide whether to take action or not. There's Claudius, the villainous king who murdered his own brother. Then there's Gertrude, Hamlet's mom, caught between her love for her son and her need to survive. Ophelia, the innocent girl who gets swept up in the chaos and driven mad. And Polonius, the talkative courtier who annoys Hamlet and ends up getting stabbed by him accidentally. Oh, and then there's Laertes, Ophelia's brother, who wants revenge but doesn't always think things through. And let's not forget the ghost, Hamlet's dad, who kicks off the whole revenge plot. Now, where does the story take place? It all happens in Denmark at Elsinore Castle! At the start of the play, we find out that the King of Denmark has died. His son, Prince Hamlet, is sad about this because, you know, it's your dad. But within weeks, Hamlet's mom, Queen Gertrude, marries Hamlet's uncle, Claudius, and Claudius becomes the new king. Hamlet is totally disgusted by this. Like, dude, that's my dad. You're marrying. That's crazy. Then one night, Hamlet's dad appears as a ghost and tells Hamlet that he was actually murdered by Claudius, who poured poison in his ear while he was sleeping. The ghost wants Hamlet to get revenge. But Hamlet's not so sure. He thinks maybe it's the devil trying to trick him. So to figure out what's real, Hamlet pretends to be totally mad, like over the top. Can't tell right from wrong, kind of mad. This is his plan to find proof of Claudius's guilt. Later, Hamlet stages a play called The Murder of Gonzago, which is basically the same as the story he heard from the ghost. When Claudius watches the play, he freaks out and runs away, which basically means he's guilty as charged. Now, Hamlet knows the ghost was telling the truth, but still, he doesn't kill Claudius right away. Instead, he keeps putting it off. One time, he sees Claudius praying and thinks if I kill him now, he might go straight to heaven. So Hamlet wants him to die in a state of sin. So he waits, and he keeps on waiting. While all this revenge planning is going on, Hamlet accidentally kills Polonius, the guy who's dating Ophelia. Oopsie daisy. He thought it was Claudius hiding behind a curtain, but it was just poor old Polonius. Then Ophelia, who has gone through some tough times, loses her mind and eventually drowns in a stream. Was it on purpose? Who knows? Next, Claudius, who is scared of Hamlet, sends him away to England with orders to have him killed. But Hamlet escapes and sneaks back to Denmark. Not long after, Ophelia's brother Laertes shows up, super angry at Hamlet for, killing his dad and his sister. Claudius and Laertes team up to get their revenge on Hamlet. They plan to fight Hamlet in a sword duel. But really, it's a setup. Laertes' sword is poisoned, and Claudius has a poisoned cup of wine ready for Hamlet. During the duel, Laertes wounds Hamlet, but they end up switching swords and Laertes gets wounded too. Meanwhile, Gertrude accidentally drinks the poison wine that was meant for Hamlet, and she dies. Yikes. As things wrap up, Laertes spills the beans about Claudius's plot. Enraged, Hamlet finally stabs Claudius with the poisoned sword and forces him to drink the poisoned wine. And then, they both die. As Hamlet's dying, he says, "The rest is silence." Kind of a funny way to go, if you think about it. And in the end, Prince Fortinbras of Norway rides in and takes over Denmark. The moral of the story: don't mess with your family, especially when there's a crown involved. So, in just 10 minutes, we've seen how Hamlet struggles with revenge, how Claudius's corruption leads to tragedy, and how almost every major character meets a tragic end. Remember, Hamlet is not just about revenge. It's about indecision, corruption, and the human struggle with life and death. If this helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your classmates.